got in touch with law enforcement, that we can at least let them know the timelines, to let them know when we're doing service.
That's what one funeral home does, and others are considering after shootings across central Illinois. Good evening, I'm Jessica Coons. There was a deadly shooting at a funeral luncheon in Champaign last week. It happened outside of an American Legion, but some funeral homes are taking all of this into consideration and working with police. WCIA3's Bryce Beeman joins us. So Bryce, what did funeral homes have to say?
I spoke with two funeral homes in Champaign. One place says they have not needed to have any extra security, and one who says he's feeling the impact of gun violence firsthand.
These guys they don't understand the process of grieving, and so the way to grieve is retaliation.
After a shooting at a funeral luncheon in Champaign last week, funeral homes are on edge.
My first duty is to protect our staff, right? And then the second priority is to protect the families.
Sean Williams is a funeral home director. He says he works hand in hand with the police to provide safety for funeral services.
We've needed a lot more law enforcement. You know, unfortunately, we're stressing them out a little bit, but the main thing is protecting citizens.
Meanwhile, other funeral homes in Champaign are feeling the impact from the shooting.
I've thought about it, but I haven't, like I said, I haven't done anything about it. And it's always an underlying concern. It's becoming more and more prevalent.
But for Williams, the violence hits home for him.
A lot of the guys that's being affected by gun violence and dying are some of the kids that grew up in my shop. And so, unfortunately, now they're at the funeral home.
Williams also used to own a barber shop in Champaign, where people went to as a safe haven.
I mean, I almost cried every funeral because of just the relationships that I've had built up over the years with these families.
He hopes the community can come together to end the violence.
I wish that the blue side, along with the African American side, along with the rest of the citizens of Champaign, could come together and really do a walk as one. And walk and show that the rest of the world that this is how you combat gun violence, is by coming together.
So he can quit seeing kids he saw grow up in his shop in a casket.
I've known these young kids since their purity, and now to see them on a cold embalming table is heart-wrenching.
Williams also said that funerals can cost about $10,000. He told me he has to adjust prices to help some families out, especially when they don't have money set aside for an unexpected death. Jessica?
All right, Bryce, thank you so much.